Welcome back to another review, and this time it will be a G1 review, and it will be Weirdwolf, Headmaster Weirdwolf from the Japanese series. And you're wondering, I think this will be a review of two Weirdwolves. Alright? One in robot mode and one in beast mode. Alright, let me start with this one here. Alright, as you see, Weirdwolf is from the Japanese series, and he is basically featured on the Japanese series in season 4 or season 3 or season 4. I can't quite recall. Right, he has here he is in his robot mode. He has a sword, a blaster. His headmaster is here. I can't remember his name though. However, this is a not the original Weirdwolf. This is a KO, but it's a very good KO. And this is the original Weirdwolf, missing some parts like the headmaster, the tail, and the sword. Alright, and you can see some differences later. Alright, and basically for this version of the KO, it's a quite nice representation of the original Weirdwolf. It's exactly the same, just some parts are a bit loose here and there, but however it's still very reminiscent of the G1 counterpart, the original one. Right, basically his color scheme is yellow, white, and a bit of red, and a bit of green. Okay, then basically this is his sword, which you can take out, and you can take a closer look here. It's perfectly molded. It's a KO, but it still fits very well in the original Weirdwolf. Later I'll show you. Okay, and here's the blaster, which you can see over here. Very nicely molded. And remember, this is a KO version. And here's the headmaster. Right hands, you can take it out and put it back in. And basically the headmasters is reminiscent of the original G1 headmaster. It's the same. However, you can see some bits which are not properly scraped off. Right, and if you're gonna form the head, basically fold the legs down, and you have his head right here. Pretty nice job from the knockoff people. Right, and here we're gonna review the whole part here. And as for the robot mode, he is already in his robot mode. And basically what you need to do with the headmaster is basically fold him up, open the chest piece here, and stick this part here into the grooves here, and it will reveal. And it's a bit hard because it's a KO, not easily to put in. As you can see here, not perfect at all. Alright, and you can see basically he has a speed, strength, and intelligence. And so far his Weirdwolf speed is quite high, strength is a mediocre range, and that's it. And basically you can take it off, and in order to transform this to wolf mode, bring this down, pack this into this part here, and remember the mouthpiece here can open up and down. Basically move this part down, move the legs up, pack it in, move this down, push this up, step it in, and make sure when he's in what you call beast mode, you can actually pull this up. You can see the missiles on his hands. Alright, next thing you can do is bend the legs down this way, fold it down, fold the feet up, and fold the butt down. Alright, and basically what you can do is put the tail here, put this in all the way, And what you can do with this tail is wag it. It will actually wag. It can this wheel can wag its tail. Open the cockpit here, and what you can do next is take the headmaster, put it this way, and you can sit on inside Weirdwolf. But there's a problem, you can't actually close this part here. Alright, what you can do is either flip it this into headmaster mode and put it in and close it. Still a bit hard. Let me try to rearrange it. And you can close it. Or you can put him in human mode and still be able to slide the headmaster into the cockpit here, this way. Slide him in, let him lie down this way, and you can close the cockpit. Right, and this is basically a review of Weirdwolf. This is the side of Weirdwolf, and here you have the wrap symbol, the traditional G1 style, right? And let me remind you, this is a KO version. Okay, take this out. This whole thing is a KO. Yes, it represents the G1 accurately. Here's a closer up look at the original Weirdwolf, which you can see here. And then by the mold you can actually know that there's the differences, especially this part here. This is the original on your right, okay, on your left. You can see a double mold here, or vent on his arms. However, the KO one does not have. It's just pure plastic. Right. Here's the back of a Weirdwolf. Original is here, KO is here. Not much differences. Just the differences on the left and right front arm. The air vents here. This one does not have any air vent at all. Right, let me remove the KO. And here's the original one. And the reason I have two is because this was a gift from someone, and I bought it because of the parts. You can easily see how easy you pack in the tail. And put the KO in. Can see how easily it closes as well. Alright, and this part here is also the same as the KO. You can open this up and you can see the missiles. And as for the headmaster, what you can do with ease though, you can come to this part, take out this tail here. You can easily put the headmaster in without any struggle at all, and you can see the stance. The strength is another indication of how you can see between the KO and the original is the stats. The strength will always be in the mediocre range, and intelligence and speed will be below 5. Alright. And then this concludes the review of G1 original versus KO.